start a review on this offline game, and the game is Delivery from the Pain. Now, this game is mostly about zombies and other things, so we are gonna go ahead and start a new game. I have been playing this for some time now. You've got a DLC option that gives you the option to go ahead and add some DLC content and extend your game. So you can go ahead and do that, but otherwise I'm gonna go ahead and start with the original game. Okay, and we'll see what happens. So let's see. Okay, it takes a bit of time to start, and all right, let's start. Okay, that's the worst part of any game, but this is when you are online. So I go ahead, I go back, skipping the DLC content, and then we go ahead and start. So you have got options to choose who you want to go with. So you have got Mr. Freeman Mason. That's he's a police officer, an American male, 38, decorated police detective. Freeman is a strong and capable tactician. Okay, his practical sense of purpose and concern for others can either help or hurt his own survival. Highly innovative, adaptable, and having creative talents. He's interbred and bold. And then we have a lady. That's Samantha Aaron, attorney, Canadian, and she is age 26, female. Prior to Doomsday, Samantha was a defense attorney, intelligent, eloquent. She has a good memory but can be headstrong once a commitment to action is made. She hopes mostly to hold on for another day. She needs fewer calories to survive but sleeps more. Okay, and you can see the strengths, skill, survival, charm, perception, intelligence, the ratio of these things. So he's got more strength, and he has got intelligence, charm on medium scale. Okay, on the other hand, the lady has more intelligence and charm. She has less strength though, and survival is also a little less likely. So if you want a little hard on your gameplay, you can go with Samantha, or if you want an easier gameplay, you can go with Freeman Mason. This doesn't affect much, it mostly depends on your capabilities, on your actions, choices. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a normal option here. So you have got three options: normal, hard, and nightmare. Nightmare unlocks when you clear the hard. Okay, so it gives you a description as well. On normal, you see suitable for players who are less experienced with survival games or who prefer a more story-driven experience. Hard is provides a challenge survival experience suitable for experienced survival game players. Nightmare is for hardcore players. Nightmare mode will test your strategic acumen at every turn. It is unlocked by completing the game on any other difficulty setting. So even if you were to go ahead and complete your gameplay on normal setting, you will have Nightmare unlocked. So for now, we are going to go ahead with normal. Okay, and this is loading. Okay, and you wake up in a hospital. And you see a background of the story here. So by end of 2017, there was a lot of mutation, and you are in a safe zone. And just recently, your safe zone is no more safe. Okay. And you fell unconscious. So somebody wakes you up and you feel okay, you're unconscious again. So now I thought you were not going to wake up. Okay. So you're in some place where you need to get out of. All right. And just to let you know, guys, if you choose the lady, there's going to be a lady officer there. Okay, so while we are going through the gameplay here, just to let you know, on top left side, as you can see near the picture of Morgan, you have a life bar. That's your life bar when you get attacked. Now this life bar is a complete life bar, but it will extend as you gain experiences, you put on shields, armor, so those things will be there. But this thing goes down in your current damage, so some things need to be repaired. We'll talk about that later though. Okay, so here's your handbook. This handbook records everything. We'll go through that as well. For now, let's just close this. And to move, you have on the left side bottom, you can just move your cursor and you can move. Go out, follow the soldier. Now here are two different buttons on the right hand side bottom. One is for shooting or using your weapon. The other one is for picking up. So let's go ahead. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and kill these zombies. I'm just gonna go over a short gameplay to get to see how the gameplay works, and then you will see whether my review is proper or not. Okay, so let's move in. He is yawning. There's nothing anywhere. So when you reach a zombie, you just tend to, and we are gonna ignore the zombies for now. Obviously shooting them is gonna go ahead and call more, so we are not gonna do that. We are going to go to the shelter. Now, moving between places is almost non-existent, but it will have an effect on your timing. So let's see. And now you're gonna rest some time. So here's how you see your status. Okay, you click on this and you will see what's the problem. So here is the option. Once you click your character on the top right side, you will see what's the problem. He is very healthy, except for there's some red part on his life bar that you see is damaged, and you see a button flashing that shows that you have a compromised bone. So there might be a fracture or something like that, but it is compromised. You need these items to fix that, and you need well, you need to make a splint for yourself. So we'll get those things, but for now, okay, insufficient media. You just close that for now. Okay. And here's on the top right side, you have your backpack. You'll have multiple things here. So one is your meat, what you need to eat. Okay, so eat it, and your hunger bar will go up as the arrow will show. Now these four icons that you will see next to your character on the top left side are your things. So one is if you require a medicine, that will tell you. The other one is your sleep meter. If you're tired and you need sleep, that will be there. The other one is your hunger meter, and the other one is your happiness meter. Okay, so you just had canned food, and now you are having vodka. It increases your mood, so keep some liquor on you. If you feel down, you can just go ahead and take some liquor. So that's done. Okay, so there you go, feeling exhausted. Right, so you need to go to sleep. So here's your bed. Not much of a bed, just a makeup, but it works. And in a zombie apocalypse, you can't hope for everything, right? And you wake up, but you don't. Finally, when you do wake up, okay, I do see a zombie of some extra abilities. That's a long ass tongue. Oh, well, let's move to the story. That's you were badly injured. It seems like there are a lot of zombies around here. We need to be careful. Fortunately, I'm still alive, but I didn't expect you would sleep so well while I was fighting all those zombies. Okay, now you are going to the clinic. Okay, so now he tells you to go ahead and research. Okay, so let me take you through this. There is a clock on the top right next to your backpack. You need to keep a watch on your clock. After 6 in the morning and before 6 in the night is when you need to work. Otherwise, you need to be back at the shelter to be safe. Anything after that might be dangerous, so avoid doing that. Whatever you need to do is to be done in those 12 hours. So your day is within the 12 hours, and while you're researching, your clock would go faster. So it doesn't exactly go with the thing like you study and it will give you time for half an hour and you go ahead and do something else. No, it's an offline game, dear. So it will be done quick. So it says consumes 36 minutes. See there on the clock, you see that clock running quicker. That is your 36 minutes consumed. Now this here is your research desk, and this icon here is your manufacturing workshop desk. So you need to manufacture a fence, a crude fence. It's well, it's good enough, and well, here you go. Okay, so here you have made a fence. As you can see, it's better now. Okay, and now since it's past 6, you can go ahead and go to the nearby places to look for things. Okay, now here's your first weapon that you get. So you have two hands, so obviously two weapons you can equip. You can equip weapon in your left hand or right hand. Trust me, it doesn't matter which hand you choose, it's still going to be the same, since they do not have a preference. But you can equip two weapons. What I would suggest is keep your primary weapon on any one of those and keep it handy, and keep a secondary weapon that you can use once the primary weapon goes life, because every weapon has a life. So after a certain usage of time, it will be damaged and you will need to replace it. But let's go ahead and get this zombie killing on the way. Okay, it's a zombie combat guide. Now he's giving you a guide. Okay, I didn't know that we had guides, zombie killing guide, zombie combat guides during apocalypse. If I can find one, that's well and good. Okay, so here's when fighting against a zombie. It is so what it says in a gist is you need to go ahead and kill a zombie from its back when it's turned around, so that you will have a more optimal chance of killing it. If you were to go ahead and make a frontal attack, that may be less effective. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, before noon, we need to make it before noon, so we have got about 6 hours to, not even 6 hours, I would say 5 hours. Now here, the button you see that's flashing, that's your link to go ahead and go into the world. So here you see a clinic, a motel. You can go to the clinic because you need some supplies from the clinic. Found clinic, enter it, and here's that ad again. You can skip those ads when you're not connected. Those ads won't pop up. So this game is pretty much when you do not have an internet connection and you just want to go ahead and have a good RPG gameplay. But this is your first time killing a zombie. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Okay, so here's how you do it. Go ahead, get behind it, and that's it. You kill it. So that's how it's gonna be for every zombie. Okay.
No target.
You can just click on the icon that shows the lens symbol, or you can click on your hand to collect items. Okay, now you have picked some items. You have got a limited space in your backpack, so you may need to make multiple visits.
Any problem.
So here, you can either click on the icon or click on hand. That would work. Pick all. And you would also see a mini map of the floor that you're on. So I have here a mini map. I am going through all these stuffs to pick as much as I can. Oh well, you've got some medicine, a splint, so you can go ahead and see here. Now you can go ahead and heal yourself. So you have got a painkiller as well, and now you're very healthy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that done. So when a zombie is walking around, you can just hide, and when it's turned, you can just go back and kill it.
No way.
Okay, there are multiple blocked pathways and you cannot jump over them, so you would need to be careful about that. like here is a blocked pathway, you cannot go around. On your map it will show as blocked, so you can keep check on your map to look into that. Okay, now here's another zombie. This map also shows you the zombie locations, so keep check on that.
No target.
So okay, and you have an antibiotic bottle. But before we do so, we still have about 4 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and explore some. Or do you guys want to make, okay, whatever you guys wanted, we'll go there and do that later. Just gonna go ahead and take a look. Okay, so you're at the shelter now. It's good that you arrived in time. It only took you about 1.5 hours. So let's see. Okay, so he had an incoming message. HQ cancelled extraction, so your troubles increased. They're not sending a rescue team. And you get panicked. Don't panic, dude. Don't panic. Okay, if you guys focus on the spelling, it's Aristotle, not Aristotle. Okay, Aristotle once said, courage is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Don't be discouraged, Freeman. So he means Aristotle, but that's all fine. Let's go ahead and he gives you the location where you need to go. Now that's way too far. But okay, that's way too far, really. But not a problem. We can make do with things. Okay, so you can put materials in your storage box, which is right here. Just make sure that you put things. There are some things that you can go ahead and you can do quick add. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can do that. Okay, so whatever you need to keep with you keep it here. I would choose a weapon as well, but for now the game wouldn't allow it. It's giving you kind of a, well, manual to show you everything so that you are acquainted with what you need to do and how you need to do it. Alright, so he says that he's gonna go with you. So we are going to the motel this time. The clinic doesn't have anything, we already saw to that. Okay, so now we are here and you need to go ahead. Okay, you see these green things? Larval egg, not hatching. I hope there's not for. Okay. So there are multiple types of zombie. So here is the same concept. Zombies get attracted to sound. So if there is a zombie that's watching your way and you cannot go ahead and kill it from behind, you can go ahead and distract it with the sound. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So he has given you a short-term pictorial representation of how you need to do that. Let's go ahead and do it. You hide it here, and then you go ahead and kill it when it's there.
Any problem?
Okay, so we are going to do that, but well, he is a genius. He is a soldier, not a
No way.
genius, you asshole. But then again, as you can see, there are multiple blockades, and we have got one more weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. I'm gonna equip it to weapon 2, and here goes everything. So you can switch between the weapons from the bottom left, absolute bottom. So you can just choose whichever weapon you want. You will have the life of the weapon at the below the weapon in orange bar. It's a very small bar, so you would need some time to look into that. Let's go ahead and kill some zombies for us, baby. Zombies heard you. Now you go ahead and hide while that zombie is coming over. And once it is here, you go ahead and kill it. Okay, baby. Go ahead and kill it.
No target.
So you kill 2 zombies. Oh, nice. Okay, just to tell you guys, you cannot go into that room. Okay. He's already here.
Any problem?
So this is what happens when you
No
do a
target.
frontal attack. You are not more damaging, so it's always better to do a rear attack. That way you can do more damage. Okay. Okay, we have something inside that we need to take. We'll go ahead and take it. Now these things you cannot wear them, so do not worry about them. This is just for dismantling and getting items off of it. That's it. But here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some items off here. For now, you see all those items, those cabinets, they are open. So that's one good thing. Why don't you go ahead and check your health meter? It's all good. There's no problem with you as far as it is concerned right now. Okay. Now what we need to do is check this. That zombie hears it, run, and hide. Now this guy won't hide. I'm not sure how that works. Zombie should see him, but he doesn't. So he's an invisible character in your gameplay. You are the only character.
Any problem?
Okay, that's well and good. Loot it. Pick all. So you've got some eatables, sports drink, a potato chip packet, that's some copper wire, that's an iron container, some clothings, and 2 weapons. That's all you can hold for now. Okay. So now you're going to see a boss monster. That's your boss monster. I'm not sure how you kill that boss monster and how that monster came to be, but it's a brood monster, as the soldier guy calls it. And here goes nothing. Okay, so he's gonna take your cover from the brood monster. You need to escape these things. At the bottom you can see the brood monster's life, and you have killed it. So it was not really a great monster, but that would work. Okay, okay, that's because of the survival training. Okay, so once again, you fainted. You do that a lot. Oh, damn. You shouldn't do it. You're not gonna be living for very long. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. So now you're gonna leave your savior here and you're gonna run. Run, 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 baby, run, run, run. Okay. So you go back to your shelter. It's already past 6, so as you can see, your health went down because of some zombies. You need to avoid doing that. Do not go out or stay out after 6. Be back after 6. So here goes nothing, and you are back at your base. I'm gonna skip the conversations here. So he is now motivated to survive because he had to leave his friend. But you're gonna need sleep. That's what it says here. So you're gonna go ahead and sleep for some time. Trust me, this is just for some time. The sleeping doesn't go on for hours, so that's a good thing. Unlike other simulations or survival games, it doesn't make you wait for the time to go away. Because it's an offline game, that's a good thing. With offline games, also, you do not have the option of going into this. Okay. So there are multiple chapters to this. So you can unlock chapters by watching ads. Though this is an offline game and it's not a complete game, you need to purchase some, but you can go ahead and unlock it with a video. That's what I'm gonna do now. I don't want to spend money on something that can be attained for free. Okay, now that ad is really, really sexist. Oh man. Okay, so let's go over a few things now. You have got some hours here. You have got a good sleep. Here is a radio that you can listen to music on, and you will relax for about an hour. So if you listen to music, it will take off 60 minutes, a whole hour from your clock. Then there's this book, handbook. That's your handbook. So moves, sneaking, fights, character attributes, what affects what. So affects weapon damage bonus and hit point recovery speed. As you can see, your weapon does more damage because you have more strength. The intelligence is well, optimal. It affects the time spent at the study desks. So if you have more intelligence, you will take less time to study something. And these are basic characters. I'm not sure whether we have this details here. Then you have got the sleep option, where you can go ahead and choose how many hours you want to sleep, or you can just choose to sleep till dawn. So that will, once you click on that, it will take you to till 6 o'clock. It will sleep. Then you have got the reading desk. You have got multiple options there in the study: tech, combat, grocery, eat, facilities, building. So as you can see here, basic manufacturing. So this is manufacturing and this is sewing. These are two different things. You have got multiple things in manufacturing. Tech is manufacturing, sewing, cooking, chemistry, metalworking, machinery, architecture. Then combat, you have melee weapons, ranged weapons. Ranged weapons need other things to be learned first. Then you have got grocery, and then you have got cooking, obviously, food, medicine, and others. Grocery is what you need. I would suggest you that you learn skill sewing second level as soon as possible and get a basic backpack so that you can carry more items. You need that, and you need that desperately. Because you have got less items, you will need to make multiple visits to a location. Do not do that. And also increase your weapon as soon as you can. Every weapon has its own life, has its own damage, so you need to improve your weapons as soon as you can. Obviously, with the weapons go ammunitions. I would always go with a crossbow, but again, it will make some sound. Then you have got facilities, which is your reading desk, reading station. Now that's internet. I'm not sure how they manage internet these days, but okay. Then you have got different types of cooking stuffs: level 3, level 4. Then you have got level 2 manufacturing, and it keeps increasing, so you can make better things for yourself after learning. Here is, I think that's parts for your engine. And then you have a building. You have already made a crude fence. You can make multiple types of fences here. This is a trap, protective wall, iron fence, wooden fence. So everything has a durability. This is a greenhouse where you can grow some items. This is your carport. Oh, nice. We have a carport. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see things. Okay, so what you have right now is these things. You do not need to go ahead and make these things right now. You will have those items there. For now, we will leave them as it is. Okay, your manufacturing items would increase once you learn things. And then you have your crate. You have multiple items here. For now, quick add everything. Your basic weapon is gone, so you need to pick a weapon. You can choose either of these weapons. So every weapon has some damage, but I do not have the option of seeing where you can see that damage. What you can do is you can either double tap the weapon to put it in your box, or you can just drag it. Dragging it doesn't work, so you can just click on the weapon and you can equip it as weapon 1 or 2. Okay, so now that I have taken you through the stuffs that you have, let's go ahead and check other things. You have this icon here which says your defense durability. So the defense facilities are durable. You can handle more zombie attacks, always room for improvement, sturdy walls, whatever. And then you have got info regarding you. It gives you a map. You don't have much of a map anywhere. Here's a file. You only have one file. Then there's a note. Every day will have a note. Some days may not have if you have not done anything on that day. Every day you find something new, you will have it. Now you have got a full health here, nothing damaged. That's good. You have got a full sleep, as you can see. The eye icon, that meat icon is your hunger. If you want to eat some, you can go ahead and do that. I would go ahead and eat some because everything here is something that can spoil. So eat some things so that they will not spoil. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna eat is okay, let's finish some chips. Happiness goes up. You have what, 3 Cokes, 2 energy drinks. Okay, and now I would suggest that in your free time you do as much reading as possible so that you can pass the time, and at the same time you'll be able to cover up more things. See here, this item here is studying things. So once you study the thing, you can go ahead and make it on the manufacturing desk. I will go ahead and learn sewing because I need to make a bag. And here we go. It's 4:12 now. Skilled sewing. See, everything has a time. So now I have a bag which I can learn in 54 minutes. It will take more time after 6, but it's still better. So here is your discipline handbook. Again, you can go to your handbook from your room. Right, so let's see if we can make some bag. We need rubber and we need fabric. We have got less of both. We need to go out. So here is, even though you had 2 visits, you now have 4 unknown locations. You can choose one and go to. I'm going to pick one on the top right and just go to that. So you have found a house. Last time I did this, I found a hospital. That's okay. So in everything would have some things that would help you find things and kill these items. Okay.
No target. Any problem.
Okay, so here's your first multi-level weapon, location. If only I could get this car picked apart. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, what? A toy. Okay, you have got two rubbers, one more. If you dismantle this, what you get is leather. So you can go ahead and get as much leather as you want. As you can see, okay, just to inform you guys, you wouldn't get the pickup locations where you can pick items on the map. So be very careful of that.
No way.
Nothing here. So it's always better to go ahead and kill a zombie when it's turned around, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want a zombie killing me.
No target. Any problem.
So what is this? This is a wooden carving. Okay, so now there are some things when you cannot pick items, you can just go ahead and leave them be and come back to this location to pick them up. See, you get more rubber. You can go ahead and dismantle this, or you can just put it here. See, pick, dismantle, pick, dismantle. Okay. Dismantle. Pick. And you can go ahead and dismantle it later. When we come back again, we will need to come back again. We need items. So whatever resource you find, you go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to go back to my shelter. So some of the days you will have time to go ahead and explore locations and go ahead and pick every item in that location and get it done over with. Okay, but some of the times you may not have that advantage, so choose your time carefully. Just quick add everything and anything you see there. See, like here you can go ahead and you can just dismantle these. And you can go back to your location and just pick some more. We've got some more R's here. Now, every location you have achieved there, you can go ahead and they will be marked on your map, and you would have found the location for you. Though you cannot stay at these places, but it's still better than having nothing. So pick all. It's always good to go ahead and find more things that you can carry with you. So get back to your shelter, because there's nothing here, and you cannot use these stuffs. You can just go to a next location, or so as it has been told to you, you need to go here, and you are here. So you can try moving up, or you can go to the shelters, other shelters, try looking for something that you may need. I'm gonna go ahead and check this unknown location and try to see what that is. So this consumes 1 hour in exploring. So it's a town park. They may have more zombies there, so just be careful. Okay, so this is blocked.
No way.
This is all in the town park for now. You cannot go anywhere from here. So let's leave it at that. Okay.
No target. Any problem?
Just go back to your shelter. It's not necessary that every time you restart the game you will find the same things at the same location. So just letting you know that this might be the case. So I have found 2 locations today. That's good enough for me. I have got 3 hours which I can use for sleeping. Let's see if I can make the backpack that I want to make. I'm still short on rubber. Good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more searching. Even if I don't enter the particular thing, I would at least have an idea where I need to go the next day. I know. See, you have found the Smith Hospital now. It's a very good location, I tell you. And you need to leave before 5:30. See?
No way.
I always find this one weapon much better than the knife.
No target.
Here's what happens if you're after 6. So do not stay after 6. Okay, that concludes my gameplay. I just wanted to let you know how the 6 o'clock button runs out. Okay. If you die, this is what happens. Let's see if you have anything in your crate. Oh, you have things here. So it takes you back to the time you came to your shelter. Here it is. And one other thing, you can go ahead and just take a look at everything, your achievements here, notes, character file, map. So you can reach those things from here, or click on your character. You have got vigor, appetite, mood, and health. Okay. See, so it works out. Now let's conclude this chapter. So what I would say is this game is interesting. It's immersive. It has got a few good things here. You can enjoy the gameplay. The storyline is good as long as you go ahead and unlock chapters for which you may need internet, but otherwise it's an offline game. You can play this while you do not have any internet connection and just enjoy the gameplay. Go ahead, visit multiple locations, go ahead, do things. All in all, this is a very good gameplay. I'm also going to add in a few reviews from others on Play Store and what people say about this game to have let you know how to go ahead and judge for yourself whether you want to play this game or not. My personal opinion, go ahead and try it. If you don't like it, you can just uninstall it. Okay then, so that is all for our gameplay for now. This has been a very long 1 hour, but for me it's been an enjoyable experience. Thank you for watching, and